What's up, everybody? We're going to do things a little bit differently today because I have to pay attention to Mama Shono if she needs my help in the kitchen. So I'm going to be playing Diablo 2 without a headset on. Normally I have a headset on, but I need to pay attention, so if she needs me to dump trash or do anything, I need to be at the ready. I probably should have some shoes on in case I have to go outside unless the trash can is like right on the porch. But I want to start today with a little bit of Diablo 2. I am trying to get Chris involved on it because we haven't played in like 2 or 3 weeks. That's ridiculous. They always want to play with me. To build a stream deck. Where's the volume control? Alright. We got our druid up to level 60 on Nightmare. What's up, everybody? If you're here, feel free to say hi. I don't bite much. Alright, so I was in Act 1 because I was killing bosses. Killed Mephisto and I killed Endario. Have a little bit of fun. Let's go kill some more shit. Get our bears up. Crap. Look at my other go kill Endario. Let's go kill some bosses.
Yes.
Alright, so we're going to start with Black Marsh. We're going to go in that tower. We're going to try to get some runes. I really want a 3-slot. Whatever the next tier above Ancient Armor is, I really want that. Oh, no. No problem. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you are. Yeah, I think that's when it all started, because you were walking good until then. Oh. So there was, you haven't touched in years. You might have touched by the microwave, but not there. Is it a Sprite or what? Right on the bottom of the can, if it's a can. Whoa. Yeah, that's old. Yeah. Shows how penny they are.
Get one. Five. I ate it.
And they will. What's up, H. Perry? How you doing, sir? Yeah, I did my grocery shopping earlier today. Freezer's full, so we definitely don't need much right now. Especially after shopping for $50, $60 each. Might have a few, yes. Yeah. What's going to be weird is now we'll probably not use that bid. Now it'll probably be used for something else. Now that I'm not drinking pop anymore. No. Oh, I'm not. Maybe. Didn't say I'd guarantee going back to it. I kind of like it.
I can't.
Yeah, and I might gain all the weight back. Not worth it. Oh, I felt weird not having a pop at McDonald's. But normally I get a pop from McDonald's. I'm gonna feel weird Sunday at the movies because normally yeah, normally I have a pop when I'm there. I'm gonna feel weird at the movies on Sunday because Brian will probably load up on this probably candy and fucking pop while I'll be sitting there with a bottle of water.
Here.
You know, if you go to a baseball game, they let you bring one 20-ounce bottle of water in. Yeah. You technically could bring it in, go to the fucking fountain, you know, the fountain drink thingy, throw your water there instead of paying $6 for a fucking water. That's probably what I'll do. The only way I would ever consider something else is if, they had a cup. I'd get a cup, but I'd probably get the cup so somebody else can drink it, and then I'd just take the cup. When I used to go to Tigers games, I used to like some of the commemorative cups they had. Sometimes they'll just put the year schedule on a cup. Yeah. If I go to a Tigers game this year, say I go with Brian or somebody else. Or second. Could be good. I'm doing good, Perry. I went grocery shopping. It's supposed to be 62 tomorrow, so I plan on grilling. And even if it's not nice enough to sit outside, I still want to grill. I got a little bit of meat. I got some pork chops. I got some breakfast sausage, patties, and I got a bratwurst. I almost thought about buying a can of beans, but I'm sure we got one in the house somewhere, so I didn't buy one. Perfect, and I'll use that tomorrow. But I was either going to do rice or I was going to do that. Or... Yeah, so today I'm kind of just chilling on Diablo 4 right now. I'll probably play some 2K later. I have to get to bed by 2 o'clock tonight. I want to get up by 9. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep that early. I'm going to try. I'm not caffeinated anymore, so that helps. You'll be coming over for... Oh yeah, man. Come on over. You squash me with Andre the Giant, too. Andre the Giant! Boom! Hey, I even had an intro for you last night, too. Before we go to the second floor, I'm going to play it for you. Since you were not in stream, I had a good entrance for you. We're going to play it now, since you're here. This is to get you in the mood for today. I gotta get shoes. Can I get to this thing? I can step over.
I go. Oh, God.
Andre the Giant! Boom! Alright, we'll take it back next time we go to Kroger. Andre was a big boy too. He was like one of my favorite wrestlers. I wish, like, I was watching, I started watching wrestling in '85 because that shows my age. Andre was a menace in the '70s. Like in the '80s, he was not the same Andre. Like '87, I think that was WrestleMania 3. That was peak Andre. And then I think he wrestled from 1989. In '90, he was crippled as fuck. And I remember in '91, he went to WCW. But I wish I got to see him in the '70s, like when he had the shorts on instead of that singlet. That's what I wanted to see Andre, because he was big, but he wasn't fat. I know Vince McMahon eventually covered up that fat. Okay. Tell me. What you need, mommy? Play that again. What you need, mommy? Other room. Now you can move stuff from one to the other. Alright, sorry about that, Perry, if you're still here. What the hell? Oh, alright. Shouldn't be dead, there were no mobs about yet.
The only time words even hurt is if there's like a hint of truth behind them.
One of the guys told me that if I don't hurt my feelings.
I'm about to take Lumus's channel down is what I'm about to do. I'm about to take Lumus's channel down is what I'm about to do.
Good evening, everyone! Hear ye, hear ye!
The King's Court is now back in session. Lit up like the 4th, I'm a happy drunk. Come to Papa Big Mama, cause your daddy's drunk. I wanna pump up it up like the Goodyear blimp. Make you holler for $1, that's the way I pimp. Gold links and minks and shrimp dinners on the bayou. Them's all the things that I ain't gonna buy you. It's like one of them freak things. Hit it once, maybe every couple of week things. I got no love, I got no riches. I don't roll boats and I ain't got switches. I got no game, I can't reward ya. But if you want a long one, baby, I got one for ya. I said I got one for ya. This is your shot. Oh, check it.
But every single day, here on DSP Gaming, I hold court and I show my superiority to those on the internet because everyone knows I am the smartest, strongest, most good-looking person who streams, and therefore I have the right to criticize everyone else on the internet for everything. It is my job, it is my duty, it is royalty. It is the royal condition that I must judge those who dare to be in the same space as me on a daily basis. And so tonight, it will be a very rousing session of the King's Court where we will be judging Wings of Redemption.
That's right, Jordy Jordan, the Pepsi pimp himself,
Has been flapping his gums recently. Yes, he's been saying some pretty disturbing things about the king.
And therefore, tonight, I am going to investigate this man. We're actually going to start where all of the recent drama started from last year, and we're going to progress into some new videos that he's been making and new things that he's been saying.
Tonight, there is a new offer. All right? If we hit 5 goals of support on tonight's stream, all right? 5 goals of support on this very stream, I will reveal to you the Kingly Act. That's right. If we hit 5 goals of support on tonight's stream, that's 5 times 150, I will show you my abs that I've been working hard on this last year. Lost all the weight, cut the fat. I will grace you with the Kingly Act. All right? But only if we raise 5 goals of support tonight. Now also, in tandem with this very special King's Court episode, we have special animations for levels of support. So listen up, this is very important that you understand this, okay? Anyone who gives a sub on Kick, special animation. Anyone who does a super chat below $5, special animation. If you do a $5 super chat or a $10 super chat, 2 extra special animations.
There are 5 special animations for tonight that will play on the stream once the contributions begin. Now, Based Alpha Real gifted a sub when I had the animations disabled so that I could do my musical introduction. That was actually Wings of Redemption's favorite song. If you're not aware, it's a Kid Rock song called I Got One For Ya from his album from the late 90s. And I felt tonight, holding court on Wings of Redemption, it was only fair and only appropriate that I serenade all of you here with the kingly voice and the kingly vocal cord. Okay? So, I will now play an animation for Based Alpha Real in tandem with his gifted sub. Are you ready? Here we go.
Say my name.
Breaking Banquet.
Goddamn right.
That's a pretty damn cool video intro, isn't it? Shout out to Breaking Banquet. We will be watching Breaking Banquet videos tonight. And like I said earlier today, I would give all credit to the videos that we're watching to make sure... Come on. It goes hard. The song goes hard. Love it. All right.
Say my name.
Breaking banquet. Let's get based out for real up on the leaderboard.
While I drink and have chill, jovial vibes with everyone. Okay? So, very nice. Does it sound familiar? If it sounds familiar, it's because that's the song I just sang. That's Wing's favorite song. Shout out to Lumix, a hired hoodlum. We will also be watching videos from Lumix tonight. People are saying the animation volume was too low. Thank you. It's kind of hard to hear for myself until it plays on the stream. I will adjust that immediately.
Let's begin with the big one. Here's the truth. I interviewed this gentleman, Jordy Jordan, Wings of Redemption, back in the fall. And when I announced that I was going to have him on my podcast, okay, people contacted me behind the scenes and said, "Are you crazy? Aren't you aware of all the drama and controversy that Wings of Redemption is involved in?" I said, "No, not really. Like, I know people make fun of him for things he said years ago and stuff like that." And they were like, "No, you don't understand. He was just at fat camp. He beat up his wife live on stream. He got into a fight and he viciously attacked her, and he's a woman beater. You cannot have Wings of Redemption on your stream unless you support woman beating." And I said, very nice. Mario Espinosa, thank you for $5. So I've been watching you all the way since the beginning. You know, I'm stuck in a wheelchair and you make my days go by faster. Thanks for the great work. You're welcome, Mario. Thank you.
Because cheap Big Macs I votes. A sip of Pepsi.
Of course.
Dude, Lumix definitely not rank material. If I took Lumix into like one of my rank lobbies and he legitimately tried, he'd be 1-8 with Rook Wings.
Very nice.
The background here is that this is when Wings of Redemption was on a show called Lol Cow Live. He was one of the main 3 hosts at the time, and so he was one of the main cast members, and I say that cast members because the show is scripted.
Your phone?
Okay, and basically what they're doing is antics, pranks, they're fighting, drinking, doing stupid stuff, getting, you know, involved with each other. And, you know, at this point, I guess this was supposed to be one of the big culminating things that happened during this event. They were all off at a fat camp, but it wasn't really a fat camp. It was just them kind of camping out outdoors for a week. And I guess, these, as you can see, these guys are of pretty formidable size, all right? Several hundred pounds each, if not more. They eat a lot. But apparently they were under the, like, starvation. Like, they weren't allowed to eat or drink a lot during this trip, which caused them all to kind of get on edge and antsy. At least that's what I've heard Wings say about it, all right? I don't really know what happened. I don't know the real story. Let's watch it right now. Let's see. Live. And by the way, for the record, this is Breaking Banquet's version of it. Well, Fat Camp is right. Holy shit. Almost everyone there is huge.
What part of it is not a fucking lie? What part of it's not a fucking lie? Tell me which part of it.
It's not a lie.
Look right there.
It's a setup.
That's not a setup. It's a fucking lie.
Why are you getting loud in my face?
Because I fucking can.
Dude, are you fucking Are you fucking serious? You better stop. Hey, you better stop. Wait, chill. You better stop. Wait, you better.
What happened? You crapped out.
So, for the record, all right, I'm trying to figure this out because it's very confusing what happened. They wanted me to be part of this show. The king, me. They wanted me to be a part of this show. Huh? You know, that's what I do. I play slappy fights with fat guys, right? That's what I'm all about. You know.
I don't like that. I had a bad feeling. You're agitated and like.
Oh, what's it? Oh! Shout out to Lumix. Lumix, by far, has the most big variety of intros for Wings videos that there are. Like, he has the biggest variety of intros out there. Okay? So, you're going to see a lot of Lumix stuff tonight because I have like 4 from him because it's all good variety. Okay, ready? This is the longest one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wings. And thank you, Lummox. All right. That was a $150 tip, and this person says, anonymous tipper, long live the king. Who else can curl 50 pounds? Suck it, losers. That's right. No one out there can curl 50 pounds like the king. Oh, you can't see it. 50 pounds like the king can, baby. You wish you had these guns, baby. 50 pound curls, baby. Yeah. Look at this. Oh!
Hey! That's your fucking wife now. Go calm down. That's your wife, man. Go calm down. That's your wife hurting now. Calm down. Calm down.
Stop away from her. Please don't walk away from her.
Oh my God.
Oh, calm down. Don't you lie. Sometimes you lash out when you feel like you made
What a great show, huh? It's the greatest show on earth. Holy shit. But as you can see, he's not healthy. I want you to take a look at him. I'm not defending it. This is not me defending it. This is me making observations, okay, as an outsider. Look at him. He is not healthy. In fact, he just got worked up, but his face isn't even flush. His face is pale as a ghost. That's not normal. If you're agitated, if you're worked up or whatever... Big Mac and on.
Oh, Dave. Had his moments.
There's a bet.
No.
His Lummox definitely not ranked material.
Not like he is now, no.
He legitimately tried to be 1-8.
It was more tolerable.
So, take a look at it. When you get angry and your blood pressure goes up, you're supposed to get flushed. You're supposed to start sweating and your face is supposed to get flushed. He is angry and his face is pale. There is something wrong there. That, you know, and you can tell when he walks in this scene that he's basically completely infuriated. So he's charging back at maximum speed. Why? Can anyone explain what had happened that pissed Wings off so much? Whatsoever. The best part about this is Boogie. Look at Boogie below. Can we get Boogie on camera here? Boogie is just like nonchalant. He's like, what's he doing? I don't know. What's he doing here? Hey, Boogie, you're right there. Like, dude, he's gonna walk right into you. Mm-hmm. Oh well, you know, I don't know. Maybe Boogie's on like antidepressants or something, and he's like numbed or something, because he's just like, he doesn't give a shit. He's like, oh well, he's not beating me up, right? But anyway, anyone know how to go frame by frame? That's not it. Fuck. Oh, good wrestling. So she's trying to grab him, and the other guy's trying to grab him, okay? Wings, I think Wings here, taking a look, I'm under the impression Wings has no idea that Kelly is standing there. He thinks it's the guy. And he's thinking, I want to get this guy off of me. And so what it looks like is happening here, he reels back. He thinks that's the guy that he's going to push with his arm. And he accidentally, not realizing the guy has released him, he inadvertently pushes his own wife. See, he is a bull seeing red, right? He is deer in headlights. Boom, he's looking straight forward. He's not looking left, right. He's not looking any direction here. He's just going straight forward. He wants to go Team Star, whatever. See, he has no idea what's going on. I think he thinks that's the guy. And now he looks. And he's pushing viciously. And now I think this is right now. Look, let's see. When does he have the realization? Oh, maybe he didn't.
Okay.
Maybe he didn't have the realization because he still looks pretty pissed. Like, I thought he was like, oh, I'm really upset. And then he's gonna look and say, oh shit, that's Kelly. But he still looks pretty angry. So she went right down on that shitty table, that garbage folding table, and she, luckily for her, this is very lucky, okay? She lands flat on her back like a pro wrestler. She took the hit like a pro wrestler. That's what you're supposed to do. If you're taking a hit on your back, you go back, and as you're hitting the ground, you need to distribute the weight by spreading your back out and basically hitting so it doesn't just impact one spot on your back, it basically distributes the impact. And she actually did it. Don't ask me how she managed to do it, but she did distribute the weight as she landed, and she landed flat on her back. So that's way better than if she landed like on her tailbone or landed on just one part. It could have hurt her severely. Also, she's insanely lucky that she landed flat on the table, that she didn't land on the edge of the table and the table dug into her back, because that would have been crazy bad. That could have been like absolutely terrible. Okay. So now there's conspiracies. People in chat are saying it's obvious she practiced for this. This is how she pulled it off and didn't get hurt. I don't know about that. Okay, so. There. That's it right there. That's the moment. It was a full 2-3 seconds later. Now he's had the realization of what just happened. What do I actually think happened there? I don't know about the ins and outs of the situation.
Hour and a half? There's a timer.
I don't know about the ins and outs of what actually happened.
There's a timer, Moomy.
Right?
Okay. No, I do not
Let it go
believe
the whole hour
whatsoever
and a
that
half.
things intended for that to happen. I don't think that he actually intentionally attacked
Okay,
his
then
wife.
let it go
I don't see
33
that
minutes.
at all. What I see is a man who was infuriated.
How
He
long
was
is it
seeing
supposed to
red.
go?
He wasn't really aware of what was going on around him. He knocked her down. It took like 2 seconds for it to catch
Yeah,
up.
go
And then
eat.
when he looked down, he immediately stopped himself and said, "Oh shit, what did I just
Go
do?"
eat and leave me alone.
Okay. Does that exonerate him from the action? No. He still did it. He still knocked his wife over onto a table, and he could have seriously hit her. Thank God she didn't get seriously hit. Or seriously hurt, excuse me. But I don't particularly feel like it was like, oh, like people say, oh, you're a wife beater and a woman beater.
A little bit every day is
watching
doable.
that looks like a bad accident.
But I
That
think
could have been way
we need to
worse.
get
But it's
out what
not,
we
you know
have
I mean? It
before
wasn't
we do
he viciously
more.
was attacking his wife or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
We got a lot of
I
cans.
don't want to do this. I don't have
That way the garbage people don't
I'm
complain.
not desperate.
And we got 4
I
days to
don't
put
need
garbage
to
on
work
top
for
of
Keemstar
everything.
and do this content. Those guys were. They outright
Yeah,
said
I'm aware.
they were down on their luck.
I'll probably
They
do that
weren't
Sunday
making money.
before I go
They
out to
weren't
Mike's on the
surviving
Water.
on their own. They needed someone to pull them out
I'm
of the
already
rut
aware,
that they were
Louie.
in, and it was Lol Cow Live that did that for them. Why on earth would I want to be on that show? The money? Not everything in life is about money. It's not. Really, it's not. Not everything. Speaking of which, give me money. Let's get some support for the King's Court on Wings of Redemption. I've given my first edict tonight. Let's get some support. Let's get some subs. Let's get some kicks. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some memberships. And for goodness sakes, let's get some tips. Let's go. We already hit 1 goal. We're close to a second. Look, we are only $64 away from hitting our 2nd goal of the night. We're only 3.5 goals away from seeing my abs live on stream. Let's go. Some of the stuff that people really give Wings problems with is that the way that he goes about doing his streams. All right, I'll give you an example. He'll play a game like Battlefield 6, Red Set, right? It's the millionth stream he's done of Red Set, okay? So it has lower attendance and support than he'd like, and then he starts complaining about being depressed. So then he goes and he does a depression stream, where literally all he does is he sits around and he complains about being fat, not feeling human, hating that he doesn't have enough viewers, hating that he's not making enough money, all this stuff. This then prompts his audience to unload money on him. And sometimes it's not even his regular viewers. Sometimes it's his moderators. He has a moderator who drops him like $500 chunks, okay? For the record, over the years that I've been a creator, I've had a few moderators who did contribute to me, but in general, my moderators never contribute to me. Right now, most people who are my moderators do not contribute, okay? And I think would prefer it that way because it keeps them honest. As opposed to feeling like they bought their moderation or their power. They're there because I trust them, because they're viewers who like my content and they want to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? The fact that Wings does this cycle of he plays at odd hours, he plays whatever the hell he wants, no one really wants what he plays, but then he does bad streams.
Then he complains and whines he doesn't have viewers, he doesn't have money, even though he doesn't stream at set times, he doesn't have a schedule, he doesn't play games people want to see him play. Then he does a depression stream, where he literally just sits there and whines and complains and says, wham, no one watches me, wham, I'm fat, wham, I'm unhappy, I'm depressed, and then people will give him money for it. And it's this vicious cycle that just continues over and over, okay? So, particularly, we're gonna watch a Lumix video here, okay? Where people have issue with wings, and the reason they have issue with wings is because stuff like this happens. We're gonna watch a certain situation, okay? Let's take a look.
Well, that was an interesting frame to freeze on. Good God.
Why am I so close to my mic this stream? Because I want to like eliminate the tinniness of the mic itself.
That's Lumix doing that for the record. He did that on purpose to make it sound like his mic sounded like shit.
She pays so much money to run, and she's like, hey, well, you don't understand. It's the adrenaline, which I understand. It's the adrenaline, right? You're competing, but you're not, right?
He's airing out his wife's business on his stream as content. I don't really like that. I can't stop him from doing it. It's his business, and if his wife's okay with it, that's fine. But, like, he talks about her personal stuff all the time, right? So in this case, he's talking about that his wife likes to run, but she pays to run. Like, what? What does that mean? She pays to run. You don't have to pay to run anywhere on the planet. You could right now go outside and run. You could go to the park and run. You could go, you know what I'm saying? So I guess she's going to these events. All right, I'm not talking about the gym. It's like an event where basically she pays to be in an event where I guess people are there, they cheer her on or whatever. And it's very confusing. The other thing that's confusing, so between that Fat Camp clip that we watched and today, okay, Kelly has gained weight. And so when he says she runs, it's like she probably can't run for very long. It probably is painful. So when he says she's running, does it really mean that she's like power walking? She's jogging? Is it one of those events? Because I think when I was a kid, they used to have like those walkathons. They used to have those special events, fundraisers, where you would walk and, you know what I mean? I don't know. Hey, listen, any activity is good. So no one's ever going to say, hey, don't do that or whatever. But what confuses me is that she's paying to run. I don't get that. And then he's going to sit on his stream and complain about it. But watch what happens, okay? Watch what happens during this clip as he's telling the story, what it turns into, okay?
Like, you're competing with yourself. And I've told her, like, instead of spending all this $50, how about I just get in the truck and you run it and I'll just tie me in the truck. You know? It's not the same. It's not the same. I understand. It's the environment. It's the feeling. You get a little medal. You get a t-shirt. It goes to a good cause. I understand why she does it.
So it's a charity event. Okay. It's a charity event. She pays, and you get a medal and a t-shirt as a commemorative thing because you were part of the event, and it helps a good cause. That makes a lot more sense, because that was very confusing. Like, what is he talking about? She pays to run? Like, huh? So it's not really a run. It's not a competitive event or a run. She's exercising, and she pays. It's like I just said, like a walkathon or something like that. Okay, that makes sense.
But she takes it to extremes. Like, she wants to go running like Disney right now.
Hey, what's up, Robbie?
I'll most likely make that happen. I mean, and you guys will probably help.
Okay. Do you see what just happened?
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes you have to pull back to play other games. Like, I like Marvel. I always will. Just like I like Injustice.
His wife's personal business.
But they're time sinks. Like, if I was making money playing Marvel Contest of Champions, like, if I was actually getting donations,
he doesn't have a set schedule.
Growing my audience, I don't grow on that game. I grow worse on this game than I do in Marvel. But I enjoy playing this game.
Which leads to him not
like, if it was my only source of income, I'd be playing Injustice full time. But because it's not my only source of income, I can play whatever I want, and I don't care. If I want to play Diablo 10 hours a day, I'll play Diablo 10 hours a day.
Okay? And
I want to play
he's upset.
Mortal Kombat 10 hours a day. I can play Mortal Kombat 10 hours a day.
He comes on the stream,
and that's the beauty of working full time, is that I don't care what I stream.
And I'm gonna probably make that happen.
Yes, I made a little bit more money playing Marvel, but it was all in ad revenue. It was not donations. I got zero. I get the same amount of donations playing Diablo
your behavior of your
as I do playing Marvel.
To make more money.
I might get more viewers,
right in front of your audience,
but the amount of donations is exactly the same. Zero. Well, it doesn't matter what I do.
I think I can understand the problem that some people have with this guy. All right, I don't think that it's easy.
Because I make no money playing.
That people think that it's
Marvel,
those things that he said 13
and I
years
want
ago
to play
on
Diablo.
podcasts
I'm gonna play Diablo.
It's his daily
It makes
behavior,
more
the
sense.
cycle of behavior that he's had, that he's basically using his wife as a means to an end to make more money. And then, oh, see, I need to fundraise for a $4,000 trip for my wife. You see?
That's gonna cost $4,000. It's gonna cost $4,000.
Which was the title of the video. That's how I knew that's what he was gonna say.
She can go run in a circle at Disney for like 3 miles and get her medal.
So here's the thing, okay? If you're someone who's not making enough money or a lot of money and you're constantly saying that on your streams, then just maybe you should forego the $4,000 trip to Disneyland or Disney World, right? Because you can't afford it. If you can't afford it, you don't ask your audience to open their wallets to make that happen. You either work harder to earn it, or you don't do the
2K
trip.
is also another game
One
that
or
I
the
enjoy.
other.
Like I'm enjoying Diablo
It's
2
not,
more right now.
I'm not going to work
but I
any
do
harder.
enjoy
I'm just
2K.
gonna ask you guys to pay for it. Huh?
And it is nice we have
That's
that game
not
to
how it
play
works,
together.
And that's why people are having issues with it.
Like the people
And
that
like
show up to
me,
these
as
streams
a dude that's trying to save for retirement, it's a monumental.
are the people I'd rather have,
monumental waste. There's so
content
much
based
more I'd
around
rather
them. So like,
$4,000 than run around.
Sharky hangs out
Here's
more
the
on my
thing.
streams.
If
Like,
that's the
yeah,
case,
he'll talk
then
about
they can use
2K,
that money for something
but he'll
better.
hang out and talk WWE, and that's fine.
Right, absolutely.
I don't mind that.
That
Like, I
makes
wish
sense.
more people would come in.
Well, where's that 4,000
Like
coming
Cal says he's busy with work, and he could be.
Again,
He could
the way
be.
he's doing this is
But
a
if he's
strategy. I don't
not,
know if
shame on
this
him.
is actually intentional or not. I
But
would
some
think
people
that
can get
Wings
super busy with work. I mean, certain times of the year
would
is
probably
busier
say,
for work.
yes, this is
So,
intentional.
We'll
By
give
the
him the
way,
benefit of the doubt.
Lumix is in the chat right now. Lumix, what's up? Lumix is actually watching this right now live. Interesting. How you doing? So
With this situation, the reason these people criticize him is because of the way that he behaves. The reason he's doing this on stream is, quite frankly,
No,
in
it's a
the
fan.
hopes
Why, you want air?
that his viewers are going to open their wallets to
No,
give
it's
him the
a
$4,000.
fan. I might want air later,
to then
but right now it's a
fly
fan.
This trip. He's not going to try to work
I don't want
any harder
air,
to
it's a
earn it.
fan.
Like, for example, if he had said, well, folks, and by the way, I'm very distracted.
Well, I saw a
Information
weird-ass
is
fan at Home
very
Depot I gotta
check
show
that
you
out
one
in a
day.
second. Very good. So,
Weird looking
if he
fan.
had said, so here's the deal, everyone, all right? We need to raise extra money because of a special trip that we need to go on. So I'm announcing right now that I'm going to have a week where I'm going to bust my ass working. I'm going to do overtime. I'm going to do tons of extra streams. We're going to have goals each stream to hit so that we can finance this trip. And there's going to be a big celebration at the end. And we're going to have a big, a big event to work hard to earn it. Then I go, okay, maybe that's not such a bad idea. He's got his audience actively involved in something positive in his life, and he's saying he's going to earn it by working his butt off. He's not doing it. He's just casually dropping the fact that he needs $4,000 to send his wife to Disney World as like a bucket list thing. He's been saying that's a bucket list thing for her. So it has to happen, right? Because everyone wants to have their bucket list by the end of their life. You should have your bucket list, right? Well, sometimes life doesn't work that way, right? If you can't work hard to earn it, then you're not going to get it. And that's the problem that people have right now with his situation. He wants to just sit there and work 20 hours, or not even, because he worked 90 hours in a month, right? So that's what? A little over 20 hours a week, like 22 hours a week, 24 hours a week, something like that, out of a normal person who would work around 40 hours a week. So he's already working about half of what a normal person works to make ends meet. And now he's complaining, I'm not making enough. By the way, hint, hint, my wife wants to go on a $4,000 Disney World trip. I think we can understand why people have issue with this man. And again, I don't really think it's that something he did a decade ago or some dumb thing that he says on the stream. It's this kind of behavior, right? And now, as we've already talked about, his moderator sometimes drops ginormous contributions. One of his moderators regularly gives him $500 super chat. Is that really a moderator, or is that someone trying to buy a parasocial friendship to act like Wings is his friend, and he calls him his friend? Just because someone moderates for you and drops a ton of money on your lap doesn't mean they're actually your friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really messed up. I would never, again, all of you know, and I've said this a million times, never ever give more than your means. And if I actually felt like someone was, I would have word with them and say, we're not going to do this anymore. I can't just keep accepting. This is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? To have a moderator just keep dumping that on him, that's not healthy. And when he does this, whether or not he realizes
I need to make a
what he's
Lemco tier wall
essentially
farm.
doing is
I'd rather have a
creating
better armor than I can
situation where
actually
people will feel bad for him because man's a bucket list for his wife.
That's what
Now
you're
they're
gonna
going
read.
to want to give more. Even though he hasn't worked for it, he hasn't earned it, he hasn't done a damn thing. Now people are going to want to give him more money because they feel bad about his wife, right? And that's kind of messed up. I can understand why people have issue with that, okay? A couple shout-outs. We have Scorn with a $5 super chat. He's a proven abuser. I used to support him, but I can't anymore. All right, well, that is your prerogative to make that choice, whether or not you think that the content that he makes is worth it, whether you think he's an abuser, you know. Yeah, obviously, if you believe that he's an abuser, you shouldn't be supporting his content.
Like, I'd like to, like, sound deaden this room. That's going to cost like $1,000. I'd like to, like, redo the hallway flooring. I'd like to redo the carpet in our bedroom. Like, all this money could easily be done with $4,000 that we're going to use for this run.
Here's another thing, another tactic. Well, actually, it's irresponsible to go on that trip. So actually, if I made the $4,000 right now, I'd spend it on other things around here. Do you believe that? Do you believe that if he made $4,000 that he would use it on the soundproofing to improve the studio? Which is not really a studio. It's obviously like a spare room in his modular home. Or do you think that he would just give the money to his wife to go on the trip? I think he would give the money to his wife to go on the trip. Being honest, I think he would, right? If you give him a ton of money to Wing, are you convinced that he's really going to use it to help his situation, to help his wife, to help his weight, to help his health, improve his studio? Or do you think you're going to give him the money and he's going to give it to his wife who's going to go to Disney World, and then within another month he's going to say, so I'm broke and I need your help? I think that's the problem people have. It's an endless cycle, right? There you go. All right. Wings is a person who has no self-control. Period. He has no self-control at all. Okay? He's never had it in his whole life. He can't control his habits. He can't control his behavior when he talks on stream. He can't control his sleep schedule. He can't control the amount he streams. He can't control what he eats, how much he eats. All right? He's the kind of person that he needs someone to do that for him. He needs to be put into a situation that it's controlled. And then he can start to do the right thing. He's had all these opportunities time and time again to do the right thing, and he's incapable of doing it. Now you would think, because he's married, that would be his wife. Obviously not. He's been married for many years. His situation isn't improving. Okay? So whoever it is, whether it's someone official in his life, a relative, someone like that, someone he pays to do it, whatever it is, I feel like that's really the only way he's ever going to improve, because he just doesn't have self-control. So right now, right, Wings does a stream. On that stream, he raises what he says is like $120 is his goal every stream. That's what he claims, right? And by the way, he says that it's a donation goal. It's not a donation goal, all right? When you say donation, the word donation means you are giving something to a non-for-profit. Like if you were donating to the Salvation Army, you were donating to a homeless shelter, you were donating to a soup kitchen, you were donating to research to cure cancer. That's donating, okay? When you give a contribution to anyone on the internet, that is not a donation. That is a contribution, that is support, that is not a donation. When you say the word donation, you imply you're doing something good to help those in need, okay? He doesn't have a donation goal. He has a support goal or he has a contributions goal. When he says donation goal, he's purposefully using deceptive language to make it seem like you're doing something great, and that gets you to give more. That's why I don't say I have a donation goal. I have a King's tax goal. I have a goal to hit, a support goal. I don't have a donation goal. I will never have a donation goal because that's, in my opinion, very irresponsible of anyone to say that they have a donation goal. This is not a non-for-profit. It isn't for profit. When you donate to me, it's profit for me and my family. You understand? It's not a charity. It's a business that's running right now as I stream, okay? So his donation goal is $120, right? Let's say he makes that $120 on that stream. Now, of course, you can argue, well, there's fees that get taken out, whatever. Let's say it's $100 on a stream, right? So where's that money gonna go? Well, immediately he admits he only eats out. That's all he does. He eats out. So instead of having meals that are made at home, from ingredients that are healthy, from something that can save him a lot of money if he were to cook and have it, he just eats out every day and he gets it DoorDash. He's already said everything's DoorDash to my house, okay? So anytime this man eats, and he has to eat a good amount to maintain the weight that he has. He has to. This is not me slandering him. That's the truth. He's probably spending a minimum of $20 to $30. So in a day, in a given day, he's at least spending $50 of what he earned that day on food. Half of his money goes to fast food every single day. His problems are self-enabled. If he would change so that he doesn't eat the fast food every day, and he has home-cooked meals, and he's eating things that are cheaper to make, you can make them in batches, you can eat them over the course of the week or whatever, he actually would save money, and it wouldn't be a big deal. But he makes the money, and then he blows the money immediately on this kind of stuff. And that's why he's always in a situation where he says, I don't have a lot of money. Well, that's because you spend it. The money doesn't vanish. You're blowing it on stuff. And we can see behind you, you're not blowing it on material goods. You're not furnishing your home with expensive, lavish things. You're not wearing $200 shirts. You're spending it on food. That's where all your money is going. Your delivery food. Seriously. He could probably take the same amount of money that he orders DoorDash with, and he could probably hire a dietitian or a nutritionist or a chef to cook meals that would be healthy, that he and his wife could eat and portion out over the week. They wouldn't be there all day. They don't live in chef. They come once a week. They shop. They cook all the meals. They put them out. They put them in the fridge. And then he eats them all week. And he would save tremendous amounts of money. Or, let's be honest, he doesn't stream that much. Okay? He could learn how to cook. Basic stuff at first and then more elaborate stuff after. He has all the time in the world. The problem is, he's eating the wrong food. What does that do? It messes up his metabolism. It messes up his body. What does that do? It makes him want to sleep all day. What does that do? It makes it that he can't have a schedule. He doesn't know when he's going to stream. He doesn't know what he's going to stream. So because he doesn't know what he's doing at any moment, no one shows up to his streams. So then he can't make as much money. It's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious, self-disastrous cycle that will never end until someone interjects and says, stop the magic. You have to stop it now. Right now. We're changing this now. No more ordering of food every day. Done. We're deleting the app off your phone. You're locked out. You're not allowed to order crappy fast food every day. Your wife is not allowed you to bring home crappy food every day. Because he says, oh, she brought me home these greasy pork chops and this unhealthy side from the church. You're not doing it. You're not. Someone has to step in and say enough. Because once that first step takes place, that will create a cascade of domino effect of other things that can finally transpire. Well, everything in his life is a self-supporting circle of stress, of failure, because he won't change at all. He stays the same guy who doesn't want to work a lot. When he does come to stream, he complains constantly about having to do it. Then he has a depression stream to make up for it. Then he makes a lot of money. And then he just blows all the money again, so back to work with a job you don't like. He games you know what I mean? It never will end. Ever, 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 ever.
No, that's not me doing a cat call for donations on the house. That's me saying like, oh, what I'd rather use the money for.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're outright doing it that way. It's still a cat call for donations because you're talking about it on your stream. Immediately it becomes a cat call for donations. That's how it works. Now, people selectively will hear what they want to hear and care about what they want to care about. If they like you, they're going to hear you complaining about this on stream and they're going to want to give donations toward it. That's the problem. And again, he might not realize that when he's doing it, but he has to become more self-aware because this is the stuff that people hate him for.
This is something that I do actually have to call Wings out on because I've pretty much had enough of it. Okay? Wings has a group of people he plays games with, whether it's Call of Duty, Battlefield 6, whatever, okay? This group of people don't like me, all right? They watch my detractor videos, okay? So they're in on all the detractor lore about me. It's always wrong. Like, 100%, it's always incorrect. It's always bullshit, right? So then what happens is, they talk to Wings about it, and they give him all misinformation. Then he speaks about it on his streams, completely misinformed, okay? And then his detractors clip it and make clips out of it, and now it looks like Wings is basically insulting me and saying messed up things about me, when in reality, just because he hangs out with a bunch of doofuses.
Okay, a bunch of clowns.
He's playing Call of Duty, he's miserable. Holy shit, he's miserable because he hates Call of Duty.
It's safe. The stun code. Yes, there, good fucking time. Wrap up. The game plays too fucking fast. We're down by fucking 10, boys.
Now you're down by fucking 11.
Alright, where are my donations at? We haven't made a single fucking dollar in 2 matches.
They're not donations. They're contributions or support. It's not donations.
We're still about $44 short of the donation goal. We got 20 minutes to reach it before the it's over. Please help your boy out. If you can't help your boy out monetarily, please leave a like. I know Trump's economy has its own.
We got 400 viewers and 100 likes, bro.
I know.
Kidding. Wait, what's the like to dislike ratio? Is it above?
No, it's never going to be above because they make multiple accounts and they make sure it's never above.
By the way, shout out to Lumix. This is a Lumix video. You can see his logo down there.
600 to 1,000 likes for it to be above.
600?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I'm saying it's like to outdo them, it would be something like that. Like right now we're currently at 122 likes to 111 dislikes.
So he's sitting here on stream bitching. I need more likes, I need more likes. His teammate says, well, how many likes do we have? It doesn't matter. They always have view bots or whatever. They vote my streams down. All right, let me actually check. Oh, we have more likes than dislikes right now. He doesn't even check. He creates these stories, and then he goes to confirm, and he actually proves himself wrong. But now you know what's going to happen, because he just said that on the stream. Now they're all going to go dislike the stream. So because he's not self-aware of what he's doing, he's self-sabotaging. Now, here they come. They'll roll in, and they'll vote down the stream.
We're actually above right now. We are actually above.
Not for long, because you brought it up.
Black Ops 7 is what breaks the wall, bro.
Again, like Call of Duty always did well view. It never does well donation. It's because it's so fast-paced, I can never talk to chat.
You gotta beg, like, and in between games, you just gotta beg. That's what DSP did, and I saw it work.
Well, DSP makes $100,000 a year. He literally almost triples by income. But I don't want to sit there and e-bag. Like, I hate that.
No,
I hate it.
Why, bro?
Because he e-bags.
Yeah.
No! Jordy, I have to tell you something. Alright, it's gonna be a little bit of a shock to you. Alright? I want you to just listen to me for 1 second, because he's gonna hear you. Alright? The reason that I make what I make is because I work 3 times harder than you. I work 3 times as much as you. I put 3 times the effort into what I do. That's why I make 3 times as much as you. I have a work schedule. You know when I'm gonna stream. You know what I'm gonna stream. I play a wide variety of games, and I listen to my audience and play what they want me to play. Even if most of the time I may not know what it is or want to play it, I still give it a go anyway. I have better work ethic than you. I don't sit here on stream every day bitching that I hate what I do, and I hate my job, and I hate everything about it, and I wish that I didn't have to do it. I don't have some weird fantasy desire to only work 14 hours a week, which is what you've outright said on your streams, that you just want to work 14 hours a week but still make a living doing it. Okay? I don't stuff my face during streams, which is disgusting, which you have done many times over the years. I'm not drinking soda constantly. I treat this like a professional job. And the thing is, you've outright said you don't want to do that. Well, you don't have to, and then you also don't have to be successful. You can fail. That's fine. But it's your choice to fail. If you actually have discipline, if you work hard, and if you bust your ass, you can be successful like me. But that's a big lifestyle change for you, because you don't do any of those things. That's why I make 3 times more than you, or whatever you want to believe. Period. It's the only reason. I bust my ass, you don't. That's why I'm successful. That's why, despite all the detractors that try to bring me down, despite all the nonsense that happens around me, I'm doing good. I'm on an upward trend. You're just sitting there bitching, saying everything going wrong about you is because of the detractors. Okay? Overcome it.
I have.
Beat them. Prove them wrong. I can do it. You can do it. Do it. Stop bitching. and stop making excuses and coping, because that's exactly what this is. It's a cope session with his bro group. Well, the reason DSP is better than me or makes more than me is because of eBay.
Yeah, I just don't want to do that. I'd much rather make less money and keep a little bit of my dignity.
Did he just say what I think he said? A 450-pound man who's on a show called Lol Cow Live for 1.5 to 2 years said, I want to keep my dignity, so I don't want to eBay. Does he have absolutely no concept of reality? None. Zero. He actually thinks he has dignity. This is called cope. Here's the truth. He doesn't want to work hard. So his cope is, well, I don't want to be like DSP because I want my dignity. No, you just don't want to work hard for what you make. That's why you're streaming so little. That's why you're failing. That's why you're miserable. You don't have the discipline to improve yourself, and you blame everyone else around you. And now you're blaming me. Phil is only successful because he e-bags all day. No. Oh no. There is e-bagging involved, and there always will be when you're an online content creator and your life's blood is active income from your viewing audience. It will occur. But that's not the reason I'm here after 18 years, out of which, arguably, 14 years people hated my guts. It's because I'm a stubborn bastard, and I refuse to fail. Everyone who tells me that I suck and I'm a terrible person, a terrible creator, I say, I'm gonna use that to motivate myself to improve and to win. So, what dignity do you have? Really? What a horrible thing to say about someone. That guy has no dignity, that's why he makes more money than you. You literally didn't factually look at the situation for a microsecond. You just don't want to look in the mirror. Holy shit.
Yeah, sucking a dick's more moral. Can I get a pee? Thank you, H-Town.
You gotta hope he's joking, because he says dumb shit like that all the time. He thinks that performing fellatio on a man is more moral. You know, even though he's married. That would be a more moral thing to do to earn $10,000 than to actually work hard and earn it on his stream. Not beg, to work hard and earn it on his stream.
Hey, sucking a dick is
Yay, bro.
I am not gay.
People happy to think there's a name than other guy.
Now he realizes he shouldn't have said that. Because look at his face. He's like, I shouldn't have said that. This happens all the time. Like, I really shouldn't have said that.
You fucking with me like that, son?
See? Why are you gonna mess with me now? That's his friend group. Those are the people he's hanging out with on a stream.
You know how some motherfucker top his mom when the rimps do. You know how some motherfucker top his mom when the rimps do.
He has a marble mouth. He does this from time to time. He completely jumbles his words together.
You know how some motherfucker top his mom when the rimps do. Shit, sell that pussy, player.
Huh?
Like this motherfucker, I hate him.
What?
Once again, guys, I'm asking for contributions for the King Stacks. Just to lift up a couple bills I have. I have bills. Like,
see, this is a detractor me. I think there was one stream a million years ago when I was like pre-bankruptcy where I was desperate, and I would say stuff like this on the stream, and I probably did say this on a stream. I fess up to it now. I guarantee I said something like this. I have these bills, this bill, I need to pay them all, and I need your support. That's probably what I said on a stream. So here he goes.
For billing, I have to pay for the paper for the bills to come on. I got internet bills, I got water bills, I got breathing bills, I got air bills, I got gate bills. Max is literally the lifeblood I think you would have done.
But I'm sure that clip was out of context, correct? That clip was taken out of context. Thanks, Robin Hood, for $2. He says that clip is taken out of context, Finn.
If I took like one of my rank lobbies and he legitimately tried, he'd be 1-8 with Rook Queen.
Oh, he's gonna watch the Banana Song.
He's actually gonna watch the banana song now. But you know what this is? This is a stupid detractor version of the banana song where they put in a whole bunch of added music. This whole segment about it comes in denim, which I never said, which I just find hilarious. Why did so many people obsess over the banana song and say it comes in denim, but I never watched it back? So then when I finally watched it back a few weeks ago and I was like, I never said it comes in denim, I said in comes the nana. Now they're all having autistic level fits. No, you can't shatter our worldview that you said it comes in denim, because all these years we're making these remixes of it where we had segments where they said it comes in denim. We even made music videos with denim in it. Yeah, but you're an idiot. That's not what I said. If you even look at the YouTube transcript, the subtitle doesn't say it comes in denim because they know it's just marble mouth, and it doesn't say that. You made it up, and then you groupthinked it into existence, and you were all wrong. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Anyway, this is boring because he just watches it and then he says, "Oh, so that's the meme or whatever."
Story. Give me the backstory. I never understood why the homeboy fucking beat his dick in front of his fucking setup. Like, you have a whole fucking house you can beat your dick in. I mean, you got a whole fucking wife you could beat your dick in.
I've told the story. See, this is how misinformed he is. He says, you have a wife. I wasn't married then. I wasn't married then at all. I've already explained. That was during a breakup. Like, we were in the midst of essentially, we were still living together. And we were kind of broken up, but we weren't. You know what I'm saying? So it really wasn't a relationship. It was kind of a messed up situation because we were stuck living together. You know what I mean? And then this room was kind of my sanctuary away from everywhere else in the house. You know, my ex was there. This was the only place where I actually had privacy. He thinks this happened like a few years ago when I was married. Dude, it happened 10 years ago. But do you understand about Wings? He doesn't understand anything, and he talks out of his ass. He has complete misinformation about it. He thinks this happened like 2 years ago when I was happily married here in the house. No! Not at all.
And you over here beating your dick in front of your fucking setup. That's ridiculous.
ESP was always doing sketchy shit, bro. Like,
what are you talking about? Like what? Who is that? Is that Lego? Who is that saying that? Who the fuck are you? You don't know what you're talking about. You're a complete fucking empty-headed buffoon. You know nothing about me. You watch detractor videos. You hang out with people who watch detractor restreams. You have absolutely no evidence of any of it, but you believe it because you're a fucking idiot. Then you come on your buddy's streams, you repeat the meme, and now he looks like an asshole. When you say this on his stream, you hurt him. Not me. Him. He's the one getting clips talking about it. He's the one getting detractor content out of it now. It's your fucking fault, you dunce. Stop bringing up toxic shit on his streams because it hurts him. I'm immune to it because it's bullshit. My fans don't care about this nonsense. They don't believe the detractor memes because they're not fucking morons. But he's the one who ends up looking bad. Are you not smart enough to understand that? No, you're not. You're an idiot. That's why you sound like one and that's why you act like one. Wise the fuck up and stop hurting your buddy by talking about this shit on his stream. You are literally there to play a game. Outside of that, shut the fuck up about drama, you incredible idiot. You're hurting it. Raw Wings restreaming you did a $2 super chat and says, hey, Arby does reaction videos of Lumix, him next. Well, hey, Arby does a lot of reaction. He reacts to me, too. He does a lot of stuff. Here's the truth. I don't really care about people who do react stuff if it's actual legit reacting to stuff that I do. If I'm on a stream and I'm saying and doing dumb shit and you want to react to it, I don't care. What I care about is people who literally make shit up, right? Like someone says I said something I did not say. Someone who perpetrates the meme that Phil is a groomer and did stuff with underage girls. That never happened. That's the harmful shit. If you just want to fucking make fun of me for dumb shit I say and do on the stream, who cares? You know? I don't think that like a guy like Hey RV is harmful to me. I really don't. Make shit up, right? Like, here's the truth. I don't really care about people who do react stuff if it's actual legit reacting to stuff that I do. If I'm on a stream and I'm saying and doing dumb shit and you want to react to it, I don't care. What I care about is people who literally make shit up, right? Like someone says I said something I did not say. Someone who perpetrates the meme that Phil is a groomer and did stuff with underage girls. That never happened. That's the harmful shit. If you just want to fucking make fun of me for dumb shit I say and do on the stream, who cares? You know? I don't think that, like, a guy like Hey RV is harmful to me. I really don't. I don't feel that at all. Fuck it. As long as you're not outright saying harmful stuff that's not true. But hey, you want to say I suck at Street Fighter and I talk shit and I'm a loser at that? Go for it. You want to say I beg too much? Go for that, you know, fuck it. That's at least partially truthful. Not something you completely fabricated and is just repeated to the point that people believe it and it's not true, right? Apparently there's a DSP versus Hey RV clip in here.
God. Dude, how did
Very nice. Ah! I wasn't looking at the screen at all. I wasn't looking at the screen whatsoever.
I'm up all night, it's whatever.
Apparently there's a DSP versus Hey RV clip in here.
God. Dude, how did
Fucking fault, you dunce. Absolutely no who is that saying that? Who the But you stop bringing up. Are you not smart enough to understand that? No, you're not. You're an idiot. That's why you sound like one and that's why you act like one. Wise the fuck up and stop hurting your buddy by talking about this shit on a stream. You are literally there to play a game. Outside of that, shut the fuck up about drama, you incredible idiot. You're hurting it. Raw Wings restreaming you did a $2 super chat and says, Hey RV does reaction videos of Lumix, him next. Well, Hey RV does a lot of reaction. He reacts to me too. He does a lot of stuff. Here's the truth. I don't really care about people who do react stuff if it's actual legit reacting to stuff that I do. If I'm on a stream and I'm saying and doing dumb shit and you want to react to it, I don't care. What I care about is people who literally make shit up, right? Like someone says I said something I did not say. Someone who perpetrates the meme that Phil is a groomer and did stuff with underage girls. That never happened. That's the harmful shit. If you just want to fucking make fun of me for dumb shit I say and do on the stream, who cares? You know? I don't think that, like, a guy like Hey RV is harmful to me. I really don't. I don't feel that at all. But as long as you're not outright saying harmful stuff that's not true. But hey, you want to say I suck at Street Fighter and I talk shit and I'm a loser at that? Go for it. You want to say I beg too much? Go for that, you know, fuck it. That's at least partially truthful. Not something you completely fabricated and is just repeated to the point that people believe it and it's not true, right? Apparently there's a DSP versus Hey RV clip in here.
God. Dude, how did
Very nice. Ah! I wasn't looking at the screen at all. I wasn't looking at the screen whatsoever.
I'm up all night, it's whatever.
And why are you up all night? Again, I'm sure people ask these questions. Why are you up all night? Your wife works during the day, right? Why are you not awake at the times when she's not at work? Like, why don't you work when she's at work? And then spend time with her when she's home? That's what I do. When my wife is at work during the day, I'm streaming. And then I spend time with her at night after I'm done with my work. Why is your schedule not coinciding with your wife's? Especially because you're home all day, every day. You're the one with the flexible schedule.
Like, even if I hit the donation goal, I'm so far behind this month, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, I would need to make hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Like...
So why do you think he's saying that? Why do you think he's saying that? Oh, I'm saying it, right? No, he's like, there's no awareness that when he says that, that is an appeal to his audience to try to give him more. He claims he doesn't eBay. He has dignity, right? He's not like DSP. He's not going to sit there and eBay all day. What do you think he's doing when he says that? When he mentions the $4,000 Disney World trip? When he mentions that he's way behind this month and he needs that support? He's eBaying. He doesn't say or think he is, but he is. I love this one. That's probably my favorite intro Lumix does. I really like that one.
The skin removal has like a 40% mortality rate. Like, there's like a 60% chance you survive.
What?
The skin removal has like a...
Where does he get his stats from? So he says this ridiculous thing about crazy mortality rate with skin removal after weight loss. And then, of course, Lumix brings up the clip, or the point. He's like, no, Not even close? Like, what are you talking about?
40% mortality. There's like a 60% chance to survive.
Okay, I think I've had enough. I got to a point, the same thing happened earlier today with LTG. I got to a point, I can't watch anymore. That's my limit. I did it all day, I can't. You get to that point, you're like...
The merch father did 500 gigs and said, you beat your meat. Wing speed is wide. Sofa wings.
Out of here. Out of here. I trust you. Teabags mid-neck.
Gotta be a sniper. December is 2027, technically speaking. Fight. And he teabagged after the combo too. I knew it was a sniper. Fight. I'll make something of it, bitch. Waking up for random shit. Bro, I literally did like in 2 moves and it armored through all my shit. Ban, please. Fight. Bro, how the f is my life gone already? See all the chats, they're combined on my main screen. Round 1. Fight!
Bring the food. Round 2. Fight. I don't do commentary on shit I know.
Right.
There's no point. It's easy to snipe because nobody plays it unless I'm on, so.
We have less trouble with the... Oh, he's going down quick. I don't even know if he can hit. Oh, he's hitting the bear. Yeah, he's gonna move out quick. loot Durio's got. Are you serious? Where's the loot? What the hell was that? Are white people farm Mephisto? Wow, that was terrible.
I'm just not gonna forcefully play stalkers. I'll just quit. Here, I'm gonna make you a mod over there. Split your mod now. We gonna get a lobby subs? Or am I gonna play scrubs?
Let's go vendor.
Same code from last night. Make sure you guys hype it. If you haven't hyped it already and checked out the video and left a like, please do. Bro, I've been doing IRLs. I beat everybody to the curve a long time ago. I just stopped doing it.
Thought I did.
That's nothing new to me.
You fucking trying. Loot. I should get the hell as soon as I can because there's probably better runes there. Although that rune is pretty good. It's something.
Let me play this Viper.
Alright, more gold. Wow, we're at 6 million gold. Alright, so that was a fail. Alright, let's go to... Did we already portal? Yeah, we did. I forgot to put that in the stash. Oh well. If we find level 3 quickly, Mephisto will be a great farm. I heard you're supposed to farm him for gear. He's like one of the best farms. You can do it on Hell even better, but Nightmare's a great farm. So we'll farm it. I do need to finish off Act 5 though, but I'm gonna have to do some grinding before I actually go to Hell difficulty. Like, these resists are awful. Like, I need to make that shield with all the resists on it. Oh fuck. Stay away from them. I don't want to get near them.
I don't know how I'm getting wrong. Not sure how I'm getting hit or wrong. I forgot this nigga's from fucking Guantanamo Bay, so.
Find the root, but it's still some damage. Nightmare's a whole different ballgame from Hell, and you definitely want to grind up some levels. It's like Hell starts at 66, quickly jumps to 85. 85 is like the max level anything can be, and your XP drops drastically up to like 75. I think it really drops after 90.
You wouldn't be able to do one challenge. Game's funner when it's easier for you. And were you mashing super in the middle of it, hoping I would drop it?
Pain sick? What the hell is that?
Oh my god! Street Fighter.
That all the damage on it? Wow.
believe
some damage on a one-handed staff.
Fake Street Fighter 6 OG player. This nigga's such a fake Street Fighter player. Ain't this the same I told to play Kuma with in 5 and he couldn't do shit? You fake players, man. You are not a Viper player. Cut on 4 and play Viper right now. Cut on 4 and play Viper right now. All that same shit you was doing Viper in this game, do it in 4. You're a fraud, bro. You're a Street Fighter 6 player. You're not a Street Fighter player. You're a fraud. You wouldn't be able to do shit. I hate playing fake ass players that if I tell you to cut on a different game, you can't execute nothing. But this game could glue everything together. You're a fraud. Get the fuck out of my motherfucking Pick Viper in 4. You ain't no Street Fighter player, bro. Don't nobody give that dude the code to my rooms no more. That's a fake Street Fighter player. Yeah, I'm not playing that fake ass Street Fighter player anymore. You trying to bust out with Viper shit you could never do in 4. You're playing with Akuma in 6, but you can't use him in 5. You can't use him in 4. Get the fuck out of my fucking life. Yeah, the fact that you say you're new to Viper is the problem with 6 in the first place. That's my problem. You couldn't use Viper in 4 if your life depended on it. This game literally holds in your hands. When you wanna prove to me that you can play Viper in 4, I'll let you back in the lobby. When you wanna show me an Akuma in 4 or 5, back in the lobby. Until then, keep gluing together your combos with 80-frame combo windows. You're not a Street Fighter. Matter of fact, you can come back in the lobby, but you just can't play me. I'm cool with you being in the lobby. Just play somebody else. I'm not gonna be like that, so just play somebody else in the lobby. We play this, damn, play that Goblin.
Couldn't need to heal. Oh, Alright, so level 3 is Mephisto. We're gonna go farm Mephisto.
thing I've trained myself to do in this game, let go of the controller when somebody gets you in combo. There's no reason for me to like hold back on the controller. The combo's got them.
Crash.
Alright, right there, instead of just holding block, I just let go of my controller because he's not going to drop it. I don't mind burning out with Alex because you can still play him the same way.
Stay a while and listen.
Crash this one.
I got greedy.
No reason to keep it if we already own it. Cool. 3% on gloves, not. Interesting one, but I'm not going to use it. Oh, you're lurking in my stream? Oh, somebody's lurking. Let me turn that off. Actually, pay attention. Oh, there you are. Yes, you are. Yep. That might be easier than actually talking about. So I'm farming on Diablo 2 right now. Kind of just boss killing. Let me go kill Dario. That'll probably be an easy one. I killed Dario and Mephisto and the loot was trash. Usually it's really good. I don't think lower level fucks with the loot. It shouldn't. You were watching a movie, so had you muted for a bit while I finish that up. Well, you were pretty much talking during the whole thing, so that's fine. Background noise. I used to do that too, like I'd text through movies sometimes, like if I was by myself. Sometimes the movies just make great background noise, especially if you've seen it before. Like if it's the first time, like if I'm seeing a movie in theaters, or if I haven't seen a movie before, my phone goes radio silent. Like, I hate watching movies for the first time and I'm on the phone. I will not do that. Like when I see the Super Mario movie on Sunday, my phone will be in my pocket the entire time. Like I won't even look at it. But if I get it on Blu-ray, for example, and I'm watching it back with somebody, I'll probably be on my phone because I've already seen it. Unless it's something like Step Brother, which is funny as shit, I'll probably be on my phone. You're working, so needed something. Yeah, exactly. Need a little bit of background noise. I get that. I totally get that. I do the same thing. Like, I'll have background noise. Like, if I don't have people to talk to and stream, I'll put on, like, a YouTube video. Phone's like, yep, I do the same thing, or I just turn it off. Like, I'll check it during, like, the previews, because I don't really give a shit about that, but as soon as the movie cuts on, immediately goes off. Because, like, if I'm paying $15, $16 for a movie, hypothetically, probably realistically, since it's 3D, I'm going to get my money's worth. I'm going to sit there, and it's going to be weird, because for the first time I go to the movies, it's going to be a bottle of water. Like, because I'm so used to drinking pop, like, I'm starting to go through so many things where it's like, this is the first time I'm not drinking. Like, even last night, I went to McDonald's afterward. I didn't get a pop. Like, I snacked on some fries. I came home, I drank a bottle of water. Like, just that little change. Like, the McDonald's nuggets taste so good. Even the fries taste so good while you're sipping on Coke. But I have to use willpower and not do it. And so far, I've been doing good. Like, I have Coke in my fridge right now, and I have not cracked one open. And I think I have the motivation of the pains in my leg and, like, the swelling I had in my leg. That's motivation not to do it. Am I gonna have cravings? Hell yeah. But I'm not gonna act on it. And I think I've already lost a decent amount of weight, because, like, I used to be able to put my legs together and, like, not, like, crush my balls. But now I've been doing that, like, when I try to do that. So I know I'm losing weight, like, everywhere. And even the gut. Like, I know you have to, like, a person's body, you're gonna lose the weight, like, everywhere. It ain't, like, one specific thing. Like, you're gonna lose weight everywhere. Like, if you're a fat fuck, like, your breasts might go down, your stomach will go down, like, everything will go down proportionally. If you're a 400-pound fat fuck, like, obviously, it's gonna be less noticeable than if you're, like, 250. You're gonna notice it. Yeah, exactly. And like I told my mom, once I get to the point where, like, I'm down to where I want to be, I might go have a pop in the movie theater. I might have a pop at McDonald's. Will I drink at home? No, not likely. Maybe one can here and there, but not, like, all the time. However, I've been doing good about it because, like, I haven't had caffeine in 2 weeks. I had a tea when I was sick. I think I had one tea. So I might have had caffeine then, but I've had no caffeine for 2 weeks. So I just literally quit cold turkey. Like, I don't even think about it. Like, am I always gonna have the thoughts of, hey, a pop sounds so good right now? Hell yeah. But then I have to think about the negative health effects I've had. Yeah, bloating your ballot, exactly. But, like, I'm always gonna have a soft spot for Coca-Cola because when I used to have motion sickness, that's what stopped it. Obviously, the weight gain was more apparent, like, ever since I took a year off from Kroger in 2020. Like, when I got fired from Kroger, I took a year off. Like, I did not work. And I think that's when I put the weight in, because the normal, you know, day-to-day activities I would do and the food I would eat at work, which granted was usually frozen food, but it was food at work. But, like, even drinking a big-ass 100-ounce mug, and maybe my metabolism slowed down now that I'm older. That's very possible, too. But, like, what I used to be able to do would pack on a little bit of weight. Yeah, that was exactly the problem. I wasn't as active. When I was working, I was doing like 15,000 calories a day. So now that I dropped the pop, now I do those 15,000 steps, 17,000 steps on some days. But I'm not taking in 1,400 calories. That's the big difference. Like, now I'm losing weight because I am not, you know, intaking all those empty calories from soda. I'm drinking water. So now I'm just dropping weight doing what I normally do. And, like, I can still lift a 100-pound cabinet, so it's not, like, losing all this weight is not affecting my muscle. I'm eating the same. So, like, everything else I'm doing, I've already been doing it. So, like, I went to Domino's, and in 2 days I ate 2 whole pizzas. So, like, those calories are still there. It's all the sugar is out of my system, or getting out of my system. I try and go for walks just because I work from home and have a desk job. With it getting hotter here, I'm limited to when I can walk because I don't want to Yeah, exactly. I mean, the only solution for that would be like an exercise bike or a treadmill, but then that takes up a significant amount in your house or your apartment or wherever you're living at. No, I totally get that. And, like, I don't know what the night weather is like in Florida, but who wants to go for a walk at 10 o'clock at night? Or 6 o'clock in the morning? Like, who wants to go for a walk an hour before work? I mean, if I work at like 6 to 2:30, I'd be more pressed to go to a gym like after work because like I got an 8-hour day in, and then you know go lift weights for a half hour, like leg presses, arm presses, or you know could be a day in the pool. You know, I know there's like people usually have like a schedule of how to do things so you don't overdo it. Like one day could be legs. Like I know a lot of people that work out regularly, they have like a routine where they work different body parts every day so they don't get too sore. So like one day you could be, you know, bench pressing. Another day you could be leg pressing. Another day could just be go chill in the pool. Sort of thing. And that's quite, you know, because I've heard there's like 2 people in my Discord, Stubbsy and Kal-El. They, you know, I haven't heard their workout routines, but like when we were playing Marvel Contest of Champions a lot last year, I was hearing about like leg day, arm day, and shit like that, and yeah, I believe it. You have a treadmill that can go under my desk, so I would walk and work, but kind of hard with how much looking on. Yeah, exactly. Can't really do that. Oh, damn ads. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Schedule. I don't know if there's still an ad going on. I have a banner. How much of an ad is there? Let me see. 53 second. Alright, I'll type again. But one thing I don't normally do a whole lot is fast food. Like, once in a while, I might do something like yesterday I did McDonald's. I probably won't have fast food again for another month. Unless you're counting pizza. Pizza I'll probably do every week still. To me, if you're spending $10 on 4 meals of pizza, that's a good value to me because it's hard to get a meal even at home for like $2.50. And really that's what 2 slices of pizza equals out to, like $2.50 roughly. Unless you count the tax and tip, then it's probably closer to $3. I saw that stuff in the menu. I'm like, what the hell is this? But you know what? I mean, you and I are always going to be foodies. Even if, you know, you take better care of yourself than I do, we're always going to be foodies. And like one thing that us foodies do, we're always going to want to try something. You have to DoorDash for food when I work, so that money. Yeah. That's one thing I don't do is DoorDash. But I get it. You're working from home, and if you're hungry and you don't have time to cook or prep anything, yeah, it's going to cost a significant amount of money. But, like, I went to Kroger earlier or not Kroger. I went to a different grocery store today because I knew I was going to grill tomorrow, and Imperial has a lot better prices on meat. I think we found ground round for like $3.99 a pound, whereas Kroger would charge $7.99. The season and the fries are good and the sauces are gross. Okay, well, and see, that's the thing. If you're used to trying certain things and they put different things on the menu, oh yeah, try it out once. And if you don't like it, you just don't order it again. And if you like it, you can order it again. Hell yeah. But you know, you and I are always going to be foodies. I mean, you take better care of yourself than me, but at the same time, you know, we're always going to want to try out new things. Like, we could see something at like an Arby's, or we could see something at Checkers. We see something, you know, anywhere. It could be even a pizza place. You go to Walmart. Oh, right. There's Publix in Florida, right? I forgot about that. And it's been a while since I've been to a Publix because I don't think they're even in California. I know that they're in Florida because I remember going there. And yeah, they are expensive. If I remember right, they're owned by Kroger. And yeah, Walmart is generally cheaper on groceries. And Aldi too. No, I don't think they're in California, but they are definitely in Florida. They do have... I think they have Ralph's in California. They don't actually have Kroger's, but they have Ralph's. Which is, you know, they do have Kroger products there. But it's not Kroger. I know Kroger in Michigan, Kroger is out of Ohio, but they're not in California or Florida. But yeah, I mean, if you're working a 9 to 5 and you have 30 minutes, like, unless you have meals prepped the day before, it's like impossible to do it. And who wants a meal prep the day before when, like, hey, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, I want to go to the beach. I want to go swimming, you know? Who wants to do that? Why am I inactive? Oh, because I was doing it dark. But, like, who wants to go and spend, like, an hour after work prepping meals for the next day? Who wants to do that? Like, I could see DoorDash being more convenient, even if it costs 2 or 3 times the amount. Uh-oh, maintenance in 15 minutes. Alright. Well, we'll swap over to WWE in 15 minutes. We'll kill Endaro and switch over to 2K26. Exactly, you can work and cook, right? But who wants to do that 24/7? I get it, and I mean, if you're fine on money and you're not hurting on bills, who cares? You know, treat yourself once in a while. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. The problem my ex had was that, and yes, Beth is now an ex; she's not a girlfriend. But the problem I had with Beth was that, yeah, she would not cook. She'd go out to eat all the time. Yeah, she would get stuff from Myers, but her idea of a meal is eating a snack food. Like, let's say a meal could be like ice cream, or it could be a honey bun, or it could be like little like snack foods that you prepare that aren't actual meals. Whereas me, a meal could be, hey, I make a box of noodles, or I make chicken patties, throw some cheese and bacon on them, or I could go grill some pork chops. You know, actual meals. And I could see wanting to, you know, try the new, and like if McDonald's is like 20 minutes away, you know, that's 20 minutes you save by DoorDashing. You know, and if you're, like I said, if you're doing well for yourself money-wise, you can do whatever the hell you want with your money. Like, I do whatever I want with my money, and I'm probably not that responsible compared to some people. It's like, you know, a $3,000 desktop computer is overkill. But to me, I play a lot of video games, so it's worth it. Jeff and I share a car, so when he's at work, I don't have a car. McDonald's is like 2 miles. Yeah, exactly. And if you're craving McDonald's, it makes sense. And it'll probably be like $5 more, for example, or they might charge like $1 more for the food per item. Yeah, if you're sharing a car, it's tough because like you have to wait until he's back from work to do anything. But if you're craving that right now, or you see something like a commercial, hell yeah. But working from home is definitely a nice benefit because, you know, like you said, you can cook and work at the same time. You know, there's definite advantages to it. I thought about getting a work from home job when I got fired from Kroger, but then I'm like, I'm probably gonna have to deal with a bunch of bullshit. Like if it was IT and like I could like, you know, tap into like the computer systems and try to fix shit, you know, that'd be different. I probably wouldn't have that luxury, you know, entry level. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But like, if I'm, you know, I like what I do at Home Depot. It's a mile away from home. There is a McDonald's like right in the same parking lot, so I used to eat there all the time when my friend Kim would work with me. And, you know, a lot of times, me being the dick, like, I would use the coupons that were like 20% off menu price or 25% off menu price, but I charge them full price. So like, I'll eat their shitty McDonald's food, but like, say there's 3 people going in for like $6, and the meal is like, let's say, you know, $15 with the 3 people. So I basically paid $3, and I'm the one who picked up the food. And, you know, I would walk to the McDonald's, it's that close. So it's like a 3-4 minute walk, maybe. There's a lot of IT work from home job. Yeah. It's just easier. And yeah, you probably have to go in the office for certain things, but yeah, if you can do all the work from home, that's great. Like, who wouldn't want to sit on the internet and like watch YouTube videos and make a living? That's like the dream work. Like being able to work from home? Hell yeah. And I'm sure it's not always like that. You're gonna have your slow days, you're gonna have your busy days. There we go. Now we're getting set pieces. Alright, let's go over uniques.
Good evening.
Cool. So we got some gloves and we got a ring mail. Both new. Blood Fist, attack speed. I've got these on my barb on softcore. They're not bad. Like for a melee class, and they're only level 9. So these gloves are actually really good for a level 9. The ring mail is dark glow, looks like low level. A lot of resist and maximum. That's actually pretty nice. Yeah, on a low level can definitely use both of those. Like a barb, great piece of gear. Like you get all resist and you get maximum resist. So like instead of 75, you'd be at 80. Really nice. All right, I need to figure out how to redo my inventory because my shit is on full. I want to save both of these. These gloves can go here. This is terrible. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Like, how do I fit it? This is bad. Oh, go there. Slide it down. This is like a puzzle in itself. This is terrible. Probably what I have to do. Bad. This is when you know you got too much shit. Like, it almost can go. But I'm off by like 1 slot. So I'd have to slide these here. Oh, here we go. Exactly it. This is like a Jenga puzzle. This is ridiculous. Got it to fit. And the amulet sucks. But yeah, I would love to be I would love to eventually be a full-time streamer, but there's no way I could do it. Like, the money is so unreliable doing it, it would have to be a side gig. Because I'd be giving up over $2,000 a month after taxes. And when you don't drive, it's a little bit harder to find work. But it could also be I'm just not looking in the right field either. Looking for a job takes work, but at the same time, I like what I'm doing, and I do make good money. We're going to switch over to 2K since the servers are going down in 8 minutes. I'm going to kill the YouTube stream because I can't do WWE on there. I have to do it twice for it to click off. Right, let me fix